Alright, welcome back. So the first thing I did realize again is that I should have had this as abstract. And what this means is this class cannot be an instance of something. You can't create an instance of this class. Rather, you just use it as a subclass, as we're doing in player and in bullet. So, yeah, I forgot to do that. And so now that this class is abstract, we're able to have abstract methods. So I'm going to go ahead and actually create two of those. Um, paint. No, draw. We have it, I think. Yeah, draw. And we'll import graphics. So the way that abstract methods are done is instead of having an open and closing bracket, you just end it with a semicolon. Since nothing is really defined in here, since you can't even create an instance of this class, you're going to be able to do it in the subclasses that you're using. So now you see that. But we're going to want to create another one too, called update. What this is going to do is we're going to be able to use this later on for updating the position and stuff of the bullet and stuff. So when you save that, you'll see that bullet is giving you an error, and same thing with player. The reason for this is because you don't have the method, so just click that. And we do want to add this on this. Add it here too. And also add on unimplemented methods here. You can just delete that. Just leave it empty for right now. We'll come back and add some stuff into it later. So go to the shooter class, and one thing I want to do, since players aren't going to really need a delta, we're just going to have a or private int delta x, and this isn't the bullet class, and we're only going to need it for the bullet because what delta is essentially like the way it's moving, kind of. So it's going to either be 1 to go right or -1 to go left, and it's going to depend on from which player is shooting it. So if the left player was shooting it, it'd be 1 to go right, and if the right player was shooting it, it'd be -1 to go left, and we'll just use that in the update method and subtract from the x position or add it. And that's it. So we'll go ahead and save that and hover over and create getters and setters after update. You don't really need that, but just so we can keep all the warnings to a minimum. So we'll come back to the shooter class. We can delete this, so you know. And we're going to actually go ahead and start creating our player instances. Before we do that, I actually just want to create this. So basically you just add a // 2 asterisks, and then hit enter in Eclipse, and automatically create this for you depending on the parameters that you have, and just put create a player, whatever you want. This is the X position, Y position. I'll show you what this does in a second. The height, width of player, health of player, and image of player. Now, really, I guess you should make the things in the beginning capital, but this is just tutorial basic, so I'm going to keep it to a minimum. But so now if we were to create a private player 1 equals, or just end it with that, private player 2, and then after the game frame logic, the J frame logic, excuse me, we're gonna have player 1 equals new player, and you'll be able to, well, it should be telling, I guess it's not. Alright, well, we'll just look at this, I guess. So it's X position, Y position, height, width, health, and image. So we'll do, I'm gonna 0, 0 for a second. I'm gonna show you these images in a second, but it's gonna be 20 by 90. The health is gonna be 10, and the image, I want to do something before. So also underneath paint component, we're gonna create a private void, or no, we'll do private image, I guess. Yeah, we have to. Private image, get image, we're gonna pass a string to it. So we're gonna return toolkit dot get default toolkit dot get image, and for the string we're gonna have the string that we're passing through the thing, and we're gonna have to import the image library. So now the way we'll use this is in player we'll do get image and then the location of the file, and I'm gonna make it in images player1.gif, and I'm gonna do that right now. So we're gonna right click on the project, new folder, name it images, and basically what I went ahead and did, see if I could show you, I just made a 20 width, 90 height image, added player 1 in it and player 2 accordingly to the saved file, and it's just a white box. In later tutorials I'll supply some new images for this. I'm just trying to get a little demo going. And the bullet, same thing really, just a 4x4 pixels and just a white box. And so we're going to select these, open this up. Oh, where are my images here? Alright, select these and drag them into the images folder right here. Okay, now we'll just move this back, and now we can go ahead. Don't mind these little things in the screen, that's just from the recording program. When you move over it, it copies it. I'm not sure why, but I'm just gonna go ahead and copy this, change it to player 2, change this to player 2, and instead of 0, 0, we're gonna go for this. I don't know, the width is 600, so we'll do 580, because I just took the width. We have 600, and then minus 20 for the width of the image. And I'm pretty sure it's we gotta switch these. So we're gonna make the first one width actually, the second one height, and the same thing for bullets. So basically all we did was switch the width and height position in the constructors. And you notice that we don't have these, so we'll go ahead and really quick source, generate the getters and setters. We don't need it for the serial thing, and we'll do it after get image. Create in public, just so again we can keep the warnings down, but it's just same thing. We could delete this because we're not using that anymore. So basically now if we go ahead and run this, it's not going to be doing anything because we're not actually drawing the images yet. And I'll go ahead and do that in the next tutorial, along with getting in key support, so we'll be able to start adding bullet shooting and player movement. So stay tuned for the next video tutorial, and thanks for watching.